in Chinese, which says when two elephants fight, lot of grass is trampled upon. So there will be consequences of these two big powers remaining in same region, rubbing shoulders with each other. That's what you witness today. We will have competition in the region, which you can't avoid, because we both have ambition in the same region. Both want to have influence over the countries in the same region. It's not like America. America has its own influence on Western Europe. China is trying to go there. That's a different thing. But here we both live next to each other. So we understand that there will be competition between our two countries. But we also must understand that, unlike how China sees, China has another saying, same sky cannot have two moons, they say. Same forest cannot have two tigers, they say. We don't believe in that. Okay? Scientifically, also it's not correct. There are many moons in the sky, not two, not just one. One may be visible to you. Similarly, not one tiger. Every forest has many tigers. That's our belief. We all can coexist. So our effort with China will be realizing that it has a different thinking, it always wants to dominate and all that, realizing that our effort will be, has been in all these decades to see that while competition is welcome, you compete, I compete, you go to a country which I consider as my backyard and I go to a country which probably you consider as your backyard. We both compete for influence, that it should be a healthy competition, it should not lead to conflict. That is our effort. China may have a different thinking, fair enough, that's their issue. But as far as India is concerned, that has been our effort. So we had a very bad war in 1962 in which we suffered losses, that's true. But from then to now, we did not allow this competition to become a full-blown out war. We had conflicts. I mean, in 67 itself, we had a minor conflict on the border. Then, of course, latest was 2020. We had several instances on the border, but we made sure that it doesn't become a full-blown out war. That will be our effort. That doesn't mean we compromise on anything. Our sovereignty is very paramount for us. We won't compromise on that. But we understand the regional reality also. Finally, about the social media, whether it needs to be regulated and all that. Look, social media is a democratic media. Within certain given restrictions, within general restrictions, it should be allowed full freedom. Because that media is as much free for who you call as anti-national or whatever. These days we give these badges very liberally. If you don't agree with me, you are an anti-national. Immediately you give the tag to him, which is not correct, by the way. Those disagree with us are not anti-national. They have a different opinion. But having said it, social media is as much open to them as to all of us. Use it. Larger restrictions, larger certain limitations are required, where it cannot be used against interest of the society, interest of our children, interest of our more. For example, no porn should be allowed on that. No vulgarity should be allowed on that. Those things are okay. But you can't restrict opinions because you think they are not in line with your thinking. Social media is a free media, at least as far as we are concerned. We have no such idea of putting any bigger restrictions. Given the general restrictions, we have fundamental rights in our constitution. All fundamental rights have a rider. This is a right, you have a freedom, you have this right, but subject to public order, health and morality. Your right is subject to these three. You have right, freedom of expression is a right. You can speak. Nobody should stop you unless you are causing any threat to public order, health and morality. Every freedom has certain restrictions. Those restrictions will apply, but otherwise, don't think that you find somebody and put him in jail. When others put somebody in jail, then you say, you see, Mamata Banerjee is doing this, somebody else is doing that. We complain. But when it comes to us, we say that no, this fellow is not good, put him in jail. Doesn't work that way. We love democracy, we love free expression. Raise your voice. using the social media. That should be the way, rather than think that all are evil, we should do something about them. Whatever needs to be done, we should be done. But freedom should be allowed. Thank you.
Thank you.